I've gained and lost, and then gained and lost quite a few subs over the past few days. And that's okay. For those of you who are new to my channel, I want to say welcome. Before I get into this video, three things. Number one, I play music in the beginning. How are you all doing? How's your quality of life? How's your mental health? It has to be taken a nosedive. I can about predict that I felt like from the jump that 2025 wasn't going to be a good year, and that if we get into little communal groups and help each other, regardless if it's your local community or people you know online, that we're stronger if we help each other. So number one, I just want to know how all of y'all are doing. You don't have to go into detail. I just want to make sure you're all doing all right. Number two, going to do some quick shout outs here, okay? So first, I told y'all about historic photographs. This is a small business. Giacomo is in Ireland. He can take your face and put it on a body in a different time frame. I think it's beautiful. I've had to have all of probably like more than 10 portraits done by him. But be careful because his sales on Etsy are limited time. Remember, you can get an Etsy account, but you don't necessarily have to make purchases. My first, I would say 2 to 3 years on Etsy, I only bought some green powder for smoothies once from a shop that I'm not even sure is there anymore. I rarely ever shopped Etsy. It didn't become like what I call an addiction until later when I realized they had a lot of good things. So if you have an Etsy account, at least try and see if you can look up Giacomo. I think he is in Ireland, and see if you can look at his past photos. There are also other artists on there, but I've had a lot from him, so I encourage you to use his services. I'm continuing my quick shout outs with the Solomon Project, where it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep that counts. And that phrase is so beautiful because right now how much you retain instead of spend is going to be really important. Remember, he is not giving financial advice. He can lead you in the right direction. Right now, with what's been going on with the stock market and things, I think he's going to be an excellent resource for some of you seeking to find out or get a little more clarity of what's going on, because I recorded this on the 10th of March 2025, and I found out market-wise that the crap has hit the fan. So you all guys and girls will get this within hours. Then last and certainly not least, vegan kings. Look, I'm not here advocating that you have to eat vegan, but please hear me out. With the price of eggs and other non-vegan products, it will probably be best for some of you who can stomach it to learn how to bake and cook some vegan dishes, or learn to improvise given the climate that we're in. I remember someone saying something about going to a store, and I forgot who told me, and saw a carton of eggs. I think it had 18 for $22. The devil is a lie. You're going to have to learn how to improvise in the environment that we're in. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. This is the third and final thing. In one day, I saw this many articles. I made a video that you all are going to see on March 12th. It's at noon Pacific Standard Time, because of course I live in Washington State. 2025 is not the year to wait and see, okay? I'll leave this up on the screen to give you all time to sift through each of these articles from the Daily Mail, which is a British tabloid. So in one of these about your car, It's saying Advanced Auto Parts is about to shut down a lot of stores, so that's going to make your car more expensive to fix. And another one of these articles is referring to potato chips and how those are going to get more expensive. And that sucks. We haven't even barely hit spring, right? And it hasn't even been St. Patty's Day. And we're already running into these conundrums. Which means when all the spring and summer holidays come, the things you like to eat around that time, that's Juneteenth, that's 4th of July, that's Memorial Day weekend, that's when people buy heavy amounts of chips for celebration. And it rolls well into Labor Day. Now even that is about to cost you money. Of course, I'm seeing videos of people opening bag of chips and half the bag is air, and then these companies rationalizing and making excuses for it. But they've gotten you all so hooked on things you think you need them all the time. Chips are something that I buy once every couple of weeks now. But that's not the point. What I'm getting at is you're going to have to accept loss and sacrifice in this year. That was the third and final thing I was discussing, because when I saw the amount of articles on those on the stock market, come on, those tariffs have been lifted till April 2nd. Things are going to get worse. Will they get better? I can't tell you that lie. I don't know. From what I'm looking at, I would say no, but I would let you make your own judgment. This sucks right now. When I had that premonition 2025 was going to suck, I'm glad that I'm wrong, that the strikes didn't resume in January concerning the people at the ports, because that can already exacerbate a bad situation. If you're buying a pickup truck, that's about to cost you a lot. If you live in certain states, your electricity is about to be so high, you may have to make a choice between filling your tank, paying your electricity, or sacrificing some food or some activities. It's about to get real unfair out here. Before I let you go, I'll say this. Please avoid videos with thumbnails where they're trying to scare you to click on them, because what I call fearmonger capitalism. These people get your attention by scaring you and then lying to you and saying, but if you put this much money into my program, it's giving scammy, and they shouldn't be able to use you in a downturned time to make money. It's pathetic. It just is. I'll be taking a hiatus for most of the month of April, and I may start that sometime here in late March. I'm not real sure, because most of my supplies are arriving, so I got to start making soap to sell. My quick message is get proactive. This year is going to continue to suck, and ain't no way around that. And please don't be that person that avoids the news. This ain't applicable to me. I just want this to go away. Sprinkling fairy dust, going to the universe, praying and pouring libations, however you do, is not going to make this problem go away. You're going to have to adjust your life or readjust plans according to what's going on right now. And unify with those who can help you. All right, I hope y'all's mental health gets better. I hope you all get better. I'll pray for you and wish the best for you, because we could all use it right now.